Welcome back if you've just joined us. Of course, this is Dreamhack Open 2013 over at, I hope I'm saying it right, Jungkuping. I think that's right. I am Doug Phil, bringing you a PvP, bringing in some Dutch love here for those for the Dutchies. Here we will start on CRACKLING Waste. Down at the bottom right hand side, he was a player who I did a replay cast of quite a while ago, and I was really impressed with his style of PvT. But here we'll see how he goes in PvP. Of course, it is Fnatic's Harstem. Actually, we'll leave that off. I'll fix up the overlay in a second, guys. Just bear with me. We'll just introduce the players first. Up at the top left-hand side as our... which one is that? That's the green Protoss player here. Currently playing for Team Infused. His name says Infectious, but he is Loki. Alright, so give me a second. We'll just fix up the... this old thingy up here. Loki as the green guy. And Harstem as the yellow guy. There you go. Alright, so how's everybody doing? I'm sure some of the sea folks are getting a little bit tired. It's almost 2:30 AM here in East Coast Australia. But for those of you who are over in EU, of course, it's almost dinner time, depending on where you are. But it's also very what is it? It's like lunchtime over in the States. If you're from the US, thank you for joining us. Now, a couple of things, guys. I do know there are a couple of issues with the stream. Pretty much all of them I cannot fix. I cannot fix the. I know it gets a bit pixely at sometimes, but I try and deal with that by much slower observing. But of course, Australian internet, so you know I can't really do much. But we'll see. Harstem open up with a double gas here. Of course, we can see that Loki has gone for a very similar kind of build. Of course, a big thanks to the sponsors of the event as well, ISO, Logitech, and also Kingston HyperX helping out with the magnificent prize pool. Not only that, but also some of the hardware that they're using at the event. So that's pretty cool as well. Harstem doing a little bit of harassment here at the gas. You can see that there are 2 probes in each of these simulators, so he is trying to poke away at them as best as he can. It is very, very annoying to deal with that kind of thing, and we can see that Loki has had to... It's quite ironic, really, because I don't know if you guys know much about Norse gods or anything like that, but Loki was the god of mischief and just general annoyance, and I find it really funny that Harstem's being the one who's a little bit annoying at the moment. So he's still actually doing it. He's trying to attempt to pick away at some of these probes, but Harstem is going for a double gate opening here. So he's got the old 3 Stalker Rush is going to come out of our Dutch Protoss. He's got a lot of Chrono Boost banked up. I'm a little bit... oh, actually, I suppose that's part of the triple Stalker build, but we can see that Loki is going to throw up a Natural Nexus here. Did get a Stalker out as one of his initial units. Meanwhile, for our other Protoss down here, Harstem going to Chrono Boost out that Cybertech, sorry, the Warp Gate Tech. So he's looking to possibly go for an early push here, and that could work out quite nicely for him because Loki, for the time being, has just done his fast expansion. So this will be really, really interesting. We can see now a second gate on the way for Loki, so he's going to prepare for, you know, to be able to get producing on his army and that kind of thing. But of course, you know, it can be very difficult to do that when you've invested in a very fast expansion. But Harstem now with a 3rd gate. It looks as if he is going to go for a 3-gate star push with possible rays coming out. The first Stalker did make its way across the map. He is going to chase after that probe. It looks like the probe will get away for a short time, trying to dodge around with the tall grass there. That was pretty clever by Loki. He's not going to get too far though, as the Mothership Core has come along, and these Stalkers are now making their way over. So Harstem looking to get some really heavy early pressure going here with his 3 gates back at home. He's going to try and get in here and get some damage done on that Nexus, if not even kill it off. And we'll see if he is able to do something like that. For Loki, he's got a couple of sentries up at the top of the ramp. There is not really too much that these guys can do here for the time being, because Harstem about to get another pylon here to warp in some more Stalkers and those kinds of units. He does have 2 Stalkers just warping in over to the side. He's going to save up for an Oracle as well. A little bit of a hallucination there. Clever usage of that from Loki. and we'll see how much damage he can get done, because Harstem does have 6 Stalkers here, and with the, yeah, I was going to say, the Photon Overcharge will probably activate in a second, and there it goes. So Harstem falls back for the moment. Looks like Loki has bought himself around about a minute of time to prepare for this attack. He's obviously going to get some more units down here at the top of the ramp. But Harstem is actually going to come through with his Oracle that's now on the way. We can see the Oracle just slowly making its way across. And we'll see how much damage that can get done, because back inside the main mineral line, Loki doesn't actually have any defense here. He's a little bit too worried about defending the front door, because Harstem is knocking on the door and saying, little pig, let me in." But the Oracle is now just going to make its way through, and probes are going to be dying left, right, and center here. Very clever build from Harstem, putting on some pressure at the front, drawing a lot of the units down here, and that means his Oracle can go to town on the workers here. We can see that Harstem has just absolutely annihilated the mineral line there. The Mothership Core going to try and come back in, but she can't really help out, considering she cannot shoot air units. And it looks as if Harstem is just going to take a very quick win here in game number 1.